such a shame for us to part. Nobody said it was easy. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Michael Brutus, and I'm back here with another YouTube video. So for today's video, I'll be talking about my experience trying out for The Voice. I'm gonna give you a rundown of how my auditions, that's Pearl, auditions went. So let me tell you guys about why I went for The Voice. So the reason I went on The Voice is because I like to sing. So I decided that this was the year that I tried for The Voice because I've always watched The Voice. I've always wanted to try out for The Voice, but I never had the confidence to try for The Voice. So this year I wanted to take that risk, and I wanted to, get out of my comfort zone, and I wanted to, just go for it. So that's what I did. And I, signed up for my audition, got everything, got all my paperwork, got everything ready so I could go audition. It was February 4th. Today it's the 7th, I believe. So 3 days ago. So I went for my OpenCall audition February 4th at 2 p.m. That was the time I was supposed to go, but I went a little early. I went at 12:40, just to be early because, I didn't know how it was going to be. I didn't know what to expect. So I went there. Before I went there, I actually watched a video, so I kind of knew what to expect. So I watched a video that just told me a little bit about how they choose you. So basically the video said that they choose, they put you in groups of 10, and then they put you in a room with a judge, and you perform in front of each other. And the judge picks whoever he wants to go to the next round. It could be one person, it could be two, it could be three, it could be none. So it really just depends on what the judge prefers and what he thinks is good. So I took the videos where, I didn't know if it was accurate, but I just went with it. So I went, see how it went with the flow. I got there, and there's not much of a line. There's about like 100 people there. I got there, got in line straight, and didn't have to wait outside or anything because I was there early. I don't think anyone really had to wait outside like that. So we had to wait in a line inside the arena. And then when we got inside the arena, we were in the line for like an hour until it was actually like 1, and then, or like 1:30 or something, I don't know. But they let us go inside. They seated us. They took our paperwork. They seated us, and we were in this. It was a big arena, so the Gila River Arena in Westgate, in Glendale. So we're in there, and we're sitting down, waiting, very, anxiously for them, to just randomly call us. So before that happens, surprisingly, a lady comes up, a very hype, get the party going type of lady comes up, and she just gets the mic and says, "Hey guys, how are you guys doing?" And then all of a sudden it feels like a field trip. It feels like, we're here for a reason. It feels like, we're about to get a pep talk. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. She starts talking about, who wants to sing, who's ready to sing? And then random people just start putting their hands up. I didn't put my hand up because I didn't know what she was talking about, and I was kind of intimidated. So I didn't put my hand up. She calls random people to sing, and people start singing, and she gives them a t-shirt. So I'm like, oh, they get a t-shirt that says The Voice on it. That's cool. So everyone obviously wants to get a t-shirt, and they're putting their hands up. So she picks like 4 or 5 people to sing. They get a t-shirt, whoop-de-doo. And after that, there's 4 people that she calls up. They were actually the people that were supposed to do the knockout rounds in front of us. So just a little, entertainment session. So they submitted their videos on Instagram to be in the knockouts, which means you just can jump the line when you get to the open call. I didn't know anything about it until it was too late, so I didn't participate in any of those videos or anything like that. So the 4 people are there. They battle. One person battles the other, and then another person battles the other. So it's 1-on-1, and it's 2 sets of people. So one person wins that one, and one person wins the other one, and they automatically get a red card, which is this, which means you go to the next round, which means you get a callback. So that's what it's called, callback. So while we're waiting in line after that whole entertainment session, there's people randomly coming out after their auditions. I'm thinking it's from the 7 a.m. group. So they're coming out still. They're still there. It's like 1 o'clock, and they're still just barely getting out, some people. And some of them come out empty-handed, and some of them come out with red cards. And this is what I didn't know about the red. This is how I found out about a red card. So people are coming out, or randomly people are just screaming in the audience, and I'm like, why are they screaming? Is Alicia Keys here? Is Adam Levine here? Are the judges here? What's going on? I don't know what's happening. So I'm asking around, like, what is everyone screaming for? And they were like, oh, they got a red card. That means they're going to the next level. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I didn't know there's a next level. I thought you just, after that, you go to the voice audition. Yeah, I was wrong. So there's levels to this. There's levels to this thing. So they get their red card, and everyone's screaming for them, rooting for them, because they are going to the next level, which means they could potentially be on the show. It means they could potentially be a winner of the show. So everyone's, shouting and screaming, showing them support, showing the fan love, fan love, the best love. So I'm, getting nervous, because it's like, dang, I really want a red card now, because, that means something. People are screaming for you and everything. So yeah, the red card is a must. I must get one. How do I get one? My thinking. So after, fast forwarding the waiting process. So they finally call our section and go. We're standing in line. They group us off in sets of 10. And when they group us off in sets of 10, 10 people go in a room at a time. There's like 5 judges in different rooms. And once we go in our room, there's a judge there. There's 5 chairs on each side, so there's 10 of us. And there's the judge's chair. I don't know why they just did that outside. The judge is sitting there with the laptop, with our information, I believe, or do we give them? Yeah, they take our information because they gave it to them prior. So they have our information with them, and, they call us one by one to come stand in the X in the middle, in front of everyone, and sing, which is just 10 people and the judge. So call us off one by one. I'm third. I sing my song. I sing one song, and then he says, oh, do you have another song? And I said, yes, I do. And I sing the next song, and after that, it's my turn's over, and I'm third, so I'm waiting for everyone to go. So after everyone goes, he says, thank you, everybody. I know it takes a lot to come up here and sing and, even just come out of your comfort zone and try out for something like this that's this big. So he says, thank you, everyone but Michael Brutus can go. So I'm in shock, like, oh, am I the only one that got chosen to go to the next round? And I'm just like, wow, this is what I prayed for. This is, everyone's been wishing me luck, my friends, family. So I'm very excited, but I'm also very shook still, because, like, these people were all great singers. There's a few people in there that I really was for sure they're getting past with me or without me. I mean, they were that good. So I was like, they're getting past, and I'm very intimidated. So, but the fact that he wanted me and only me out of the 10 people is just crazy to me. I could not believe it. I still can't believe it. So I was the only one chosen out of the 10 people, and which I was watching the video, and the girl was saying in the YouTube video that I watched before the audition, just so I can get an insight on what's going to happen. She said that they went in, they all sang, they picked one person, they told everyone else to go. And she wasn't one of the person, so I was very scared, like, didn't think I would ever be the only person going through. So that was very crazy for me, and I'm very grateful. He gave me this red card he told me some things. He told me to come back tomorrow to a different location, a studio, and I'm not going to tell you where, but come back tomorrow. Gave you very specific instructions, what to do, what to bring, to wear, how many songs, 3 to 4 songs. Come dressed to impress, no acapellas, no originals, must all be on a track, or you can have an instrument player with you, or you may play an instrument. I don't play an instrument, and I didn't have a person to play an instrument, and I didn't want to have my friends play, because I do have friends that could play for me, but I didn't want them, and they also didn't want to, come and mess me up, or I didn't want them to come and mess me up, and that just ruins a chance. So I just did, the tracks on my phone. I put them on iMovie, and I played them one after another. So I come back the next day to that place. There's only like, did I tell you that there was like 1,000 people at the other one? Like at the OpenCall, there's like thousands of people. So only like 60 people from that OpenCall got to go to the next round. So I was very grateful to be one of those like 60 people that got to the next round out of thousands of people. And I felt very favor to be, chosen. I've never really been chosen to do something like this or be a part of something so great. So I go back to the next day, and I'm more intimidated today because I feel like I have to bring more. I'm performing 4 songs back to back with the track. There's no room for mess up, and I have to sing the whole song. I didn't have to sing the whole song at the audition. I just sang a verse and a chorus. So this time I'm singing all 4 songs, start to finish, and there's judges. I get into the room. It's like a studio. It's a big studio room. There's a stage. There's a light shining on you, and there's a mic, and there's 4 people in the room, like engineers, producers, and stuff like that. And I actually go to the room, and it's the same exact guy that put me to the next round. So I was very confused. I was like, oh wow, I didn't think it would be the same person. I thought it was a whole different team now. But it was the same person, and he, I'm guessing he's one of the producers or something. Someone like that, I don't know. But they told me to sing, and I sang my songs. I only got to sing 2 songs because they don't really make you sing all the songs. They just make you sing like your 2, and then if they really want to hear something else, they'll tell you like sing the other 2. So I sang my 2 songs, and he told me, after I finished, he was like, that was really good. He told me feedback, like because he told me to sing indie rock next time, because when at my audition, he told me that I did really good with indie rock, and he thinks I would be really good singing indie rock type of song. So come with that style because it best fits my voice. That's what he thought. So I sang those indie rock songs. He said they were good. He liked it. I really killed it and everything. But I believe they were looking for your performance that day. They're looking for if you could give a great performance, your stage presence, if you were nervous, if you had what it took to be an artist and, portray yourself as confident on the stage. So, because you're going to have to do it on the voice. So I didn't know what they were looking for until after. So I didn't come in thinking, oh, I'm going to give the performance of a lifetime and, do this extra, stage stuff, which I should have done. Definitely should have left it all on the stage, is what they wanted. But I was thinking more of like, okay, I'm still thinking about the lyrics. I'm still thinking about the songs. I was more worried about the songs and the lyrics, remembering them. So I didn't really take in consideration what I looked like to them or how I presented myself. It was being recorded. So I don't know. I didn't see the recording. I was focused on the songs. And I'm a very passionate singer, so it's not like I was just being boring. My face was moving, but I probably wasn't. My hands were too, so I don't know. But it didn't look like I was prepared to them. So, I'm sure it didn't. So they told me they would call me back in 6 months. Said, get more prepared, get time to get more prepared. So they didn't tell me exactly, we're not going to take you. Thank you for coming and trying out, but you didn't make it. They definitely told me I didn't make it today. It's a no for today. But they didn't say, obviously they don't have to say you're never coming back, but they didn't really give me like a definite, you're never coming back. They told me they're calling me back in 6 months, so I'm not really gonna sit here and be waiting anxiously just for them to call me, but if they call me, I'll be grateful and I'll take, the offer. I'm definitely gonna be working hard and, taking what they said, prepare more of my performance, practicing, doing performances, locally, and just, get my stage presence up there so I can be ready if they call me. And if they don't, I'm still gonna be ready because I'm still going for my, career, my passion of singing, and I'm still gonna try to pursue to be an artist, and that's my dream. So that's still my goal, and this is still my year, and I plan to do that this year. So if they call me back in 6 months, wow, you'll see me again, and I'll hopefully not have to make a video like this again. Maybe I'll make a video after I'm on the show and get so far. I don't know how far. I'm hoping to win. Who knows? God's plan. But that's basically my experience at The Voice. I was very depressed after they told me no for today. That day, I was very depressed. It was, for someone to tell you no, that told you yes first, then they tell you no, but then to say, hey, I'll call you back in 6 months. I didn't know what to feel. I didn't know what to think. Are they trying to sugarcoat things? Are they trying to say, I'll call you back and they're not going to call back? Or are they serious that they're really going to give me time to prepare and they're really taking me into consideration and they're just being really careful on who they choose so they're actually ready for the show, because being on live TV is a lot to take in. So if I can't take in just being in front of 4 people and not looking nervous, then they probably don't think I could not look nervous on TV. So I do understand what they're coming from, and I do thank them very much for allowing me the opportunity to sing for them twice, and also to want to call me back. So that's a miracle. That's great. And I do thank God, because without God, none of this would happen. I probably would just been sent back home with the first open call, left to nothing, left to no excitement of anything. So I really do appreciate to get to this far. Not a lot of people got that far. I have a lot of friends and a lot of people that I care about that went to try out, and they didn't make it the open call, and which is crazy, because I really believe they're really great singers, and some of them I believe they're really more experienced than me, and so I was very surprised that they didn't make it, and I felt like I had to carry everyone on my back. I had to. This is not just for me, but it's for everybody I know, everyone I love, everyone that I care about and that cares about me. So it's for my family, it's for my friends, it's for Phoenix, it's for Arizona. That was what my mentality was. I'm doing this for my city, I'm doing this for my family, I'm doing this for my friends, myself as well. But it wasn't just for myself. So to know that I was the only one I know that got through, I felt like I had a big responsibility. So that's what I felt after not being chosen after the second time. It felt like all my dreams and wishes just fell, like everything just thrown away or just taken, snatched from me, snatched. But like for real, the next day I got over it and I started to realize it was a great experience and the best is yet to come. So there's nothing to cry over. I didn't cry, but there's nothing to be sad or mad over. There's nothing to hate myself over. There's nothing to be depressed about. This is only a trial, the first trial. I've never done something like this. So for me to even get this far for my first time and then to still say, hey, I'll call you back is really crazy to me, because I got an opportunity. I got noticed. I got noticed by a lot of people. I got so much love and support from everybody at The Voice. I can't believe that I went up against these contestants and they're all rooting for me. People that were supposed to be competing against me were telling me, you're going to win. You're going to beat us all. And it's crazy that people would say that, but they said that, and I really do appreciate all the support, all the love. I had never felt so much, love in one place, both at the callback and the open call. Every time I went to audition, people were rooting for me. People were showing love, screaming for me. It was crazy. I never felt that before. It felt like I was actually on The Voice. So I don't regret anything. I don't take anything for granted. I appreciate every moment, every, positive and negative thing about this. It really opened my eyes to what's next to come and how I could prepare for something bigger. So stay tuned. The best is yet to come, and this is just a message to you. This is, I'm just here to influence you guys to go for your dreams. Never give up. No matter how hard it may be, still go for it. Still go for it. Don't ever give up. Nothing is supposed to be easy. Part of my song, The Scientist by Coldplay, that's the song that got me in. My favorite part from the song, nobody said it would be easy. Nobody said it would be this hard. Nobody said that it was easy. Nobody said that it would be this hard. And that's what I learned from this experience. No one told me The Voice would be easy, but they never said after being chosen and then, getting to the next level and then, not getting to the other level, it would be so hard to take with you that day. It felt the worst. I was at a low. I didn't think I would ever recover. But I'm here. God makes ways for people, So just believe in yourself and believe the process. Trust God's plan. Don't think just because you don't get somewhere today, you won't get there tomorrow. Your timing isn't always God's timing. Your plan isn't always God's plan. So just hope and pray and ask God for guidance and, to show you what his plan for you, to lead you in the right way, because you're never going to go wrong with the guidance from God. So I hope you guys all learned something from that. I really appreciate all your support and all your love. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and you know, tell me what you think about this. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Nobody said it